And thanks for joining us here on 9 News Watch and on Facebook Live for a detailed look at your Colorado weather forecast. Meteorologist Chris Bianchi in the 9 News Weather Center. And we've got the heat on for your day today. We're going to get a brief break from it tomorrow before the heat's back for the weekend, before we get a secondary, more significant surge of cooler and more fall-like air for next week. We're going to drop down into the 40s next week for the first time since May. So if you don't like this warmer weather, just wait a few more days and it will get a lot better soon, I promise that. Meantime, taking a look there at Boulder, where things are looking pretty nice, but it's a bit on the hot side. Already close to 90 degrees for many of us here along the Front Range, and in eastern Colorado, 94 already. I mean, it is September the 16th, and we're now getting into the back half of the month of September, and these are more late July-like temperatures, not, again, middle of September. Mountain 60s and 70s. A little relief, though, in the western slope. That is what's to come. 80 for us in Grand Junction, and we're only quote-unquote, going to top out in the upper 80s in western Colorado today. It's eastern Colorado feeling the brunt of the heat. Those temperatures topping out in the low to mid-90s, even some upper 90s. Again, this is a map that should normally be featuring smack dab in the middle of the dog days of summer, mid-July. This is what you would expect. Not again here for the middle of September. But by the way, fall officially begins just 6 days from now, next Wednesday on September the 22nd. It will feel fall-like by then. Until then, though, again, dealing with not only more of these warm temperatures, but 90-plus degree readings. And we're already, including yesterday, at 57 days at 90 or above so far this year. Today we'll make it 58. And we're probably going to get up to 59, maybe even up to 60 by the time we're done with the weekend. But maybe a little bit of good news beyond that, and I'll show you that in more detail in just a second. Red flag warning, high fire danger for us in western and northern parts of Colorado. That will be in place for your day today, and probably we'll see that continuing into your day tomorrow. So, of course, avoid anything with a spark outdoors in central and northwestern parts of Colorado. Satellite radar picture, it is a calm one for now. That will change a little bit later on today. Main reason being a cold front. The bulk of the activity from that is going to be off to our north. We do kind of get a little bit of a glancing blow in terms of some showers and storms for us in the far northeastern corner of Colorado later this afternoon and this evening. That front will swing its way on through. It leads to a few isolated storms for us. Again, it'll be the northeast corner, really east of Fort Morgan, east of Lyman, and north of I-70. That's where you have the best chance at seeing one or two of those stronger storms. We do have a marginal risk for severe weather in the far northeast corner from Yuma, Ray, kind of on north to about the Sterling area. That's where that marginal risk for severe storms is in place for today. New drought monitor in from the U.S. Drought Monitor. This is the official drought monitor here, and much of eastern Colorado now seeing or experiencing abnormally dry conditions. That is thanks to a shorter term run of a very dry summer. Meantime, western Colorado, the situation stays the same. San Luis Valley, southern Colorado, mostly drought-free and free of abnormally dry conditions as well. But again, we're seeing that abnormally dry weather fill on in through much of eastern Colorado. That is owing to our dry summer, and unfortunately not going to get a whole lot of relief from that as we get over the next few days. Meantime, tonight we do drop back into the low 50s for us in Denver. Slight chance we get down to the 40s. I think we should stay at or above 50 degrees, but long story short, it will be on the chilly side. You'll probably need a sweatshirt as you go out the door on your Friday morning, September the 17th. Tomorrow, 81 degrees, maybe even a little bit cooler than that for us as we get into your day tomorrow. In fact, let's talk about some of those scattered showers and storms. Those should clear on out of here pretty quickly. Tomorrow, we're expecting conditions mainly stay on the dry side for us across eastern Colorado. Temperatures topping out in the 60s and 70s, so a big drop behind that front, swinging its way on through eastern Colorado. 66, that's all that we're going to do for you for a high in Yuma, 74 in Denver, and 70 in Lyman. So yes, we are going to be talking about much cooler conditions for your day tomorrow across the Front Range, including Denver. Again, 74 for us in Denver tomorrow, 77 Longmont, 74 Bennett, 75 Castle Rock, 79 in Littleton. 7-day forecast looks like this. We get right back up into the low 90s for us by your Saturday. Sunday, we start the very slight bit of our cool down. It should stay dry through the weekend, so if you're looking for a pool weekend, taking the jet ski up one more time, this is the weekend to do it, because once we get past this weekend, we're probably not going to get to 90 degrees or above later for the rest of the year. So our average last 90-degree day is on September the 11th, and our latest 90-degree day on record October the 1st of 1892. So once we get past this weekend, it gets increasingly difficult to see those 90-degree days. So long story short, we're probably, I'm going to emphasize probably, it's not impossible, but it doesn't look likely that we'll get to 90 or above once we get past this weekend. So yeah, final kind of proper pool weekend for us. Then there's that more substantial cool down by next Tuesday. Highs just in the upper 60s for us in Denver. Overnight lows in the low 40s. So you're probably going to have to dust off those jackets for the first time this year. And a closer look in at the weekend ahead, where we are looking again upper 80s and low 90s. And we expect those conditions to generally stay on the dry side for us, with mostly, again, calm conditions, dry conditions, but we will be looking at certainly much warmer than average conditions as we head over the next little while. So hopefully it gives you a pretty comprehensive look at that upcoming forecast. Saying hello from a few folks out there, Ellen, Isabel, Melody, and Jay saying hello on Facebook, and hello back to all of you as well. That'll do it for your detailed Colorado weather forecast on this Thursday, September the 16th. I'm meteorologist Chris Bianchi in the 9 News Weather Center.